Hi, my name is Steve Brooks with Tour of Honor, and I wanted to go over some motorcycle packing tips and end up with a review of some nice products from Viking Bags. What we'll use today is our motorcycle. It's a 2008 Harley Road Glide, and here it is. The glove compartments, which I am not too organized with, but at any rate, it holds some plastic bags for GPS and phone like that in case it starts raining. And we have the tank bag here. It's a small one from Marcy Bags, and I put in my things I need on the road that I like to have handy. Food, snacks. I ride with a flip-up helmet so I can eat on the road. And I do a fair amount of long-distance travel. I've participated in the Iron Butt Rally and done several coast-to-coast trips up into Canada. My wife rides with me some of the time. Depending on if she goes or not, we pack differently, of course. So I don't wear the same makeup. So anyway, the tank bag, it's held on by magnets, and in order to not scratch the rather soft Harley paint, I have some 3M pads. You really can't see very well because they're clear. So anyway, those latch on to it's not going to go anywhere. I'm not worried about strapping it down. It also makes it real easy to remove with the handle. You just go like that, and it's you can take it with you pretty easily. The saddlebags, for those familiar with the Harley saddlebags, they have an odd shape to them, which is angled in the back. So I use it for a gas can. A lot of people have auxiliary tanks adding 4 or 5 gallons. I prefer just to go with the gas can. So it's a 1 gallon can from Retta. I'll provide a link down below in the comments, and it's great. Love it. It takes the worry out of running out of gas, and it gives you 40 more miles if you need to get to the next gas station. So also I have some soft bag liners that go in here that can you can take with you into a hotel room or something like that. So that's what my wife uses, that bag for that. We have the Harley tail trunk, which is great Harley quality. I really like it, except for the paint. But and then a lighted rack, storage rack on top of that, which we use. And inside it has a nice, oh, there's my hat. A nice soft surface for to protect your stuff. What we do, we use it pretty much empty. Because when we go into like a restaurant or something like that, we'll put our full face helmets in here, and they just fit. Some people have an organizer that they attach to the top of the lid. We prefer not to, otherwise it wouldn't accommodate the helmets. So during a trip, we'll put some, my wife's little backpack, purse, hats, gloves, different sorts of stuff that we might take into a restaurant or something like that. And then when we get to the restaurant, we'll take that stuff out of there, put our helmets in there, close it up and lock it. And we also have cable locks for helmets that we use occasionally. We'll put a cable lock onto the crash bars. And then on this side, have a tool tray, and we'll put stuff in here that we want easy access to. I started traveling with a couple of cans of soup. Number one for emergency rations, and number two because this idea was given to me by someone that actually passed away recently. He would give out cans of soup to people that needed meals, and I thought it was a great idea, and I'd like to carry on his tradition that way. So here we have an organizer on this side, snaps up, and you can put your papers in here, insurance papers, registration, and more paperwork here, and then on this side business cards and stuff like that. So I really like this little organizer. You can put a pen in there, and that's pretty much it for the basics right now. And I wanted to show you, I have a duffel bag over here and then my tent. If I'm going camping, if I'm by myself, I'll go camping, or just use a roadside rest stop and use the Iron Butt motel, which is usually a picnic bench or something like that. I prefer not to sleep on the ground, but anyway, we have the duffel bag, which we put a lot of stuff in, but I'm changing that out. I've used this for years, but it's time for some more organized luggage. A duffel bag is pretty much just that. You stick a bunch of stuff into it, and then when you get it to the hotel room, you lug it around, and hope you can find what you need in there. Oh, also back to this saddlebag, I'll put my tools back under the tool tray, and it's not something that I access a lot on the road, but and then fill it up with. I like to travel with a lot of straps, so I'll put the straps in here. And give me a second. I'm going to show you the setup that I've been using. I'm going to put these straps on and show you how those work, okay? Just a moment. Now, basically the straps that hold on the duffel bags, you have the short straps here with the D-rings, and then the longer straps. So they both attach to the tail rack, and I'll show you how those go on. Straps in place, you have the shorter ones with the D-rings down here, and the longer straps up on the top like this. So you grab the large bag, and kind of rotate it like that, and you can see that there's places for the straps here and here to go through, and so it's pretty secure. So, and then grab the tent bag, and we'll put it right back here next to the rest, and then you bring these straps over, bring it through here and here. Oops, did I lose you? And then through the D-rings, like that, and then just cinch it up real tight, and do the same on the other side. Now, I also have this mesh bag that, in case you've done any laundry in the hotel room, you can put your wet stuff in here, a towel, anything wet, and you can clip it to whatever you have, and then that allows it to air dry on the road, and that works pretty well. So anyway, I'm talking about replacing this big duffel bag with some product that came in from Viking bags. So I'm going to open these up and see what's inside. So we'll open the smaller box first. I'm assuming that this is the sissy bag from Viking bags. And let's see what we have. Okay, so this is the smaller bag. It looks nice and robust, and I take it this is a strap for the sissy bar, which I don't have, of course. I might end up removing that. We'll see. Looks like it's made out of Cordura 600 denier, and let's try to open this up here. So I'm trying to do this with one hand, but okay, so there's a little bit of expandability here, it looks like, with this zipper, and looks like some side panels. You can put some narrow stuff in there. And let's open up this one again, opening for width here. This top zipper opens up to the inside. Looks like there's some stuff in here that looks like a rain cover. Looks like some straps and more straps and more straps and more straps. So it looks like 4 sets of straps here. There's some pockets in here. It's black, so kind of hard to see, but there's some pockets here, and a nice space here. More pockets on this side for organization. Let's open up these zippers, which are absent from the other side. Oh no, these are the same thing. It's just side pockets. So a lot of organization going on. There's a mesh pocket right here, nice and big. You could put wet stuff in there, but I'd hesitate to do that. But it looks like plenty of O-rings here, so for different methods of attaching those straps. There's a carry handle there, and I guess you could use that as a carry handle too. And then let's see what's under here. Let's pull this out. Oh, I see. They are receivers for this type of strap. So take the rubber bands off, and you could. So I imagine that, see that, I imagine those go into there for, yep, okay. And then adjusting the straps here. It looks like on this end you have a couple of different methods of attaching, either with a clip. Now these clips look really strong. It's like a vinyl coated metal. I imagine that those are pretty strong. The clip itself is stiff, and You know, it's that hard plastic that doesn't break. So a lot of ways to attach this. And there's the 4D rings on this side. So I see this. This is a $60 bag, which I think is pretty good. Pretty good price. I think I wouldn't be surprised to see this somewhere else for at least double that. So here's a handle here for the bag. Carry it around. So lots of handles, lots of ways to attach it. And what I would do if my wife isn't with me, I would tend to put it right here. And that way, see if you can see it. Oh, it fits perfectly right there. I'm not suggesting that my wife not come with me, but if I'm traveling by myself, it'd be a nice backrest. It's low and compact. It would be difficult to get off the bike without someone cutting the straps. But anyway, for 60 bucks, I think that's a pretty good deal. Now, that is called the Sissy Bar bag, and its part number is ES735. So, again, nice looking product. I bought that bag and the tail trunk bag, or the motorcycle roll bag they call it. I bought them with the thought of returning one and just dealing with the better choice, but let me see what's in this box. Okay, we'll tear into this, they call it the Cruise motorcycle roll bag. From the description, it looks like it's kind of a universal fit. Don't necessarily have to put it onto a cruiser, I don't think, but well, that's what I'm going to do today. So, let's see what we got. Pull it out here. And there's the bag. It's a little bit folded up. Kind of stretch it out a little bit. Looks like a nice strap here. Undo the strap. So again, this really sturdy construction, it looks like, with that Cordura. I imagine it's pretty watertight. It's similar to material that you'll see on ballistics, like on an arrow stitch suit. We'll start opening the zippers here. Have a nice compartmentalized dual mesh bag there. Another zipper here on top of that, and it looks like it's a waterproof membrane here. So I'm going to open up the main bag. And what I like about this over the duffel bag is it's top loading for easy access. So rather than digging down into trying to find something at the bottom of a duffel bag. It's all right there. Inside, rain cover. This looks like a shoulder strap. Probably won't be using that. And let's see, I'm not seeing the same straps as in that sissy bar bag. Maybe I'll come across them. Well, this is really nice. Look at the compartments in here. It even place for pens, little mesh see-through pocket, another pocket up here, a side pocket, there. Oh wow, that goes all the way back. Okay, cool. Very nice. And these zippers on the side for flat stuff. You can put your gloves in there. Another side pocket. I really like this. Let's see what's on the bottom. Okay, the bottom has, it looks like a panel. It's held with Velcro for the time being. And some bungee cords. But I imagine this this goes under the tail trunk, and then you can cinch it down with these straps, and then there's further security here. So I like this. It's typical Viking quality. So I'm going to mount it up on the rack and see how it looks. Okay, it's all hooked up now to the tail trunk. That's the only place I'd carry it. You can see there's still room right here that I can put the my tent and tarp and put that there. I can still put the mesh bag. There's also D-rings on top that can hook stuff to. I took everything out of that duffel bag and put it into here. So even though that duffel bag has a lot bigger footprint, everything in that duffel bag fit in here, which is really nice. And I didn't even use the side compartments or this pocket or this pocket. So one thing I like about it is it's not as wide as the duffel bag, which prevented me at times to see out of my mirrors. So it's, as you can see, you can see the mirrors, and it's not obstructed by a big duffel bag. So all in all, this piece of luggage cost $85, and I would expect, again, like that sissy bar bag, to pay double that. You see bags all the time running from $200 to $300. This is tough. It's real stiff on the sides. I imagine it would take a get off pretty well. So, and it's most likely waterproof. I can't say, you know, I haven't had it out. It does come with a rain cover, which is nice, you know, a little added protection, maybe around the zippers. Like this one, you can see how moisture could get in right here at the zipper edge, and I'm not sure about the others. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap here. So yeah, maybe the rain fly would be a good idea in a heavy rain. So anyway, that's my review on both the sissy bar bag and this motorcycle cruiser roll bag. That's what they call it. Yeah, for $85 for this one and $60 for the sissy bar bag, I'm a happy camper. Over and out.